Okay, rather 2-1 defeat. What was it that went wrong for Chelmsford?
Clinical in boxes, mate. To be fair, we've allowed them to get 2-3 headers in the box, which is not normally what we like. And then we've gone up the other end and just everything but score from set pieces. We've had chances. I don't think some of them played particularly well today, if I'm being honest. I thought a lot of them let us down. Some of them that I've been really pleased with since I've been at the club, but today I felt that 1 or 2 of them never really sort of gave us the performance we needed. You've got to say fair play to Worthing. You know, they come and made a good game of it, but as Nick was saying to me at the end, you know, you look at stats and territory, it's totally one-sided. But the truth of the matter is, you can't make 2 mistakes. We give away 2 cheap corners, and the same lad scored 2 headers, identical. Well, if you don't learn from the first one, you learn from the second one. We haven't done that, and obviously it's gave them a chance to, you know, win the game, and that's what they've done. And I've just had a big heart-to-heart with the players there. It's not good enough. That is not good enough. I can honestly say, since I've been at the club, it's one of the games that I can actually. I won't ever defend myself because that's my job, and I won't defend the players if I feel that, you know, they've done enough. And today I feel that basically we've let ourselves down in both boxes. I don't think we was actually played bad. I don't think people out there went out there and just didn't put a shift in. I just think, unfortunately, we were poor in front of goal. Whether that was from a dead ball, open play, I just think we were poor today, and that was in both boxes, and that's what's cost us a tie. So, you know, I think it's a banana skin of the round. I've got to say, you know, there was a lot of other kind of ones, and there was a lot of other harder ones, but. Welling, for people who don't know, Worthing, for people who don't know Worthing, they sit second in the Ryman Prem, not making no excuses, but it's still a tough tie. You know, you don't sit second in that league for that you're a bad side. And we could have maybe been a little bit, I don't know, like some draws today, a little bit more of a kinder draw. But, you know, if we can't beat the likes of Worthing at home, then we don't deserve to go through as well. So I've got both sides of it, you know, and both sides of it says that wasn't good enough. And you know, I do expect the supporters to be very disappointed, and even more so the board, because it's revenue that the club could do with. But unfortunately, I can't put the ball in the back of the net. The deliveries were fine, the contacts weren't good, and then the marking today has been poor. And I look at the goals. I don't know whether Nathan could have done better and come out and tried to claim any of them, but I have to look at the whole situation on how we conceded them. And who should have been marking who, and basically I look at the other chances that we've had at the other end, and we got no real purchase on them. And I mean, Swain is 6'6", he's had 2 or 3 in there today that he could have hit the target with. And as I said to the boys, if they've really had a right go here today, and they've been very unlucky because their goalkeeper's pulled off some great saves and whatever, I said I can live with that, I can understand that, that's no problem. But when we're wasteful and getting balls in the box, and we're not getting up and getting the right contact on the headers, we're heading them wide, we're heading them over. I've got players in there challenging for the same ball time and time again. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. These lads need to know how to work on. When we deliver balls in the box, everybody's got a separate run and everybody's got a job to do. And I don't see it. I see people in there confusing a lot of people. When the ball comes in, everybody else is challenging for that same ball, and 9 times out of 10 we get nothing out of it. But that's just one of the minor things I've mentioned in there. But today it boiled down to that it wasn't good enough when we created chances or had set pieces to try and hurt them, and they've had 2 and scored 2.
Jordan Chidozie made his way into the squad today. Is it pleasing for you in that aspect that you've got more striking options now?
Yeah, Jordan needs to get fit. We felt he could give us half hour today. We felt we just probably needed to just try and get another striker on, really, because we played a 4-3-3. So we felt that we wanted to get Jordan up there with Reece, and then Reece just dropped in slightly when we never had the ball. So, but you know, listen, he done okay. Done okay. I thought Welk's done well when he come on. But defensively today we've conceded 2 poor goals, and you know, players got to look at themselves and say, how have we come away with a defeat here? And yeah, so we're at the FA Cup and we have to move on. One that we're never going to win, but one that we one that we try and stay in because it's a financial thing and it's great for the club, and it's if you're ever going to get any sort of real coverage, it's the type of competition that you get a lot of coverage in. So unfortunately we're out of that, but the only bit of thing I see is sometimes it can be a distraction if there's any positives. I remember when I was at Braintree and I went out of the FA Cup early doors and we ended up getting promotion, and I've seen it happen at Welling, I've seen it happen at Bromley, I've seen it happen to loads of them over the years. So maybe whilst we're at the FA Cup, maybe we can pick up some good points in the league.
Just how important is it for now Saturday?
Every result's important. Every result, there's no easy ones. Everyone's important, but you know, this is important for different reasons. This isn't important for getting out of the division. This is important to try and bring some revenue into the club. But you know, as far as I'm concerned, we've got no forgiven right to go through today. We've got to earn the right, and we haven't done that. But you know, we have to go again, and every game's tough, and we struggle here at the minute. And I don't know what it is. I don't know why, but we struggle at home at the moment. We're better off away, and yeah, let's just hope it's not going to be an Achilles heel come the end of the season. But you know, what do you do in this situation? Do you smash the players to pieces? Do you sort of, you know, what do? You have to look at our weaknesses, our strengths, and we've got to try and work on that. I don't think it's a time to go in there and you know, go mad at the players, because they've got to go to work for us again next week. So I've just told them a few untruths and told them I'm not happy, and you know, they know themselves not been good enough. They've got to start learning what they probably learn at other football clubs and bring it to this football club, because that's why I signed them, because I knew those people would be ruthless, and unfortunately set pieces, as it showed today, are massive in this game. And I didn't think we'd ever get out jumped or out fought in the box, but today we have.